GBK Hawk, Seahawks trade for Taysom Hill, maybe a 6th-round pick. He could make the quarterback room real fun in Seattle. Oh, boy, where do I go with this one? Taysom Hill is a shitty quarterback because he's not a quarterback. He can't throw. He's out here taking giant crow hops and underthrowing the guy by 15 yards. Like, he throws arm punts. I don't want him in Seattle. I will make note that trading him for the Saints at this stage with his contract saves them $1.1 million this year and about $50,000, not even $50,000 next year. So I kind of think he's just going to be back as that like special teamer, tight end, H-back, read option guy. He's not a QB. He's not. I can't believe I'm saying this. I would rather play Drew Lock. From KD, guess for comeback player of the year. I'm going to go with Derrick Henry. I think that's a pretty safe bet from that standpoint. Jameis Winston will be in the conversation as well. Deshaun Watson should be. I wonder if the voters will say no matter what to Deshaun. Beyond that, Christian McCaffrey is probably maybe a bit more under the radar than you expect. Bet looking at the odds here, he's tied for 5th. And I'll throw Michael Thomas in that conversation as well. From Tickle Me, should the Saints bring back Drew Brees? That last part sounds weird. I'm not going to read it. No, I don't think anyone should bring in Drew Brees. I know he's a future Hall of Famer, was awesome. I get all of that. Could maybe Peyton Manning his way around an NFL team and be able to, do a bunch of short, quick passes and have some success, but you're not going to win a Super Bowl with this stage Drew Brees. And he's not nearly young enough to justify, well, maybe next year. He is a Band-Aid who's not going to get any better. I would rather gamble on a total unknown, knowing it might be a disaster, but Brees doesn't bring me anything beyond incredible NFL intelligence, and not what I'm paying my quarterback for at this point. So what do you think? Would you want Drew Brees as your starting QB? Type in Y for yes or type in N for no. Let me hear what you guys have to say in the comments. From Alec G, which NFL team will be expected to make the playoffs and miss and vice versa? So about every year, before they added the extra wild card spot, about 4 teams who made it last year didn't make it the next season. The ones that jump out to me, Pittsburgh's pretty obvious, I think, from that standpoint. Patriots as well. I think the Chargers will be able to make it in. Now, if you're talking about this year and the expectations of making it, I could see a team like Arizona kind of collapsing a little bit this year, like they've done in the past when they don't have their best playoff stuff. The surprise team, and I don't know if they're there yet, but the shocking team could be someone like the Jets. They take a massive step forward and wow everybody. I think it'd be more likely a surprise NFC team ends up emerging. The Saints might count in that category, but I feel like people think they're good enough still. It's a great question, Alkins. We might do a full video on that in the future. Now, we have daily NFL shows and NBA coverage as well here at Chat Sports. If you want that all for free, it's pretty easy to get. All you have to do is hit that big red button and subscribe for free NFL videos and NBA and even some college football stuff here as well. YouTube.com/ChatSportsTV. From Smokey McKenzie, who said he recently subbed. Thank you, Smokey. Most overrated team and most underrated NFL team. Probably a show we'll do, a video we'll do an entire thing on, just over and underrated teams. Overrated teams right now. A little bit worried about Tennessee, by the way, and Green Bay. Now, the NFC side from Green Bay, they'll win the division, no problems there. I'm worried about them. Underrated teams that I see out there? Ravens. They went 9-8 because of injuries last year. I think the Ravens are going to be a very real playoff threat this year, and frankly, I think Pittsburgh and the Raiders are a bit overrated as well. Tom, look into your crystal ball. Who wins the Super Bowl? Not going to go Brady. Give me the Bills. Give me Josh Allen, Buffalo, Bills Mafia gets a Super Bowl ring for the first time. That'd be pretty fun on that standpoint. If you're watching on demand as opposed to live, you might be like, well, shucks, Tom, I can't get my questions answered on the mailbag. I'm not able to watch live. Good news. YouTube is trying to help you out here. They have added super thanks, and this allows you to donate outside of live videos. Before this, you could only super chat on live, nothing on demand to donate. What you do is click the little thanks icon, that third row. It's the heart with the $ in the middle. You can pick your amount and edit your message so that if you're watching this, instead of on Wednesdays live, on a Friday or a Saturday or a Sunday or whatever, you can still donate. We'll get a notification. We can add it to a future show for you. We appreciate your support here at Chat Sports. It's possible thanks to you guys. Any super thanks, even if there's no question, will get you a shout out on a future show. From 30 Racks, who's your early offensive and defensive player of the year? Okay, let me go with, I'm going to go Drake London for the Atlanta Falcons because it's him and Kyle Pitts catching passes. Oh, I read that as Rookie of the Year. Sorry. Jeff's face is like, oh my, what are you talking? Offensive and defensive. Okay, not rookies. My bad. Offensive Player of the Year. It's not going to go back. Josh Allen. Give me Josh Allen. Runner-up, Justin Herbert. Defensive Player of the Year. Let's go back to the Aaron Donald well, who will once again win that award. And maybe a guy like Micah Parsons makes a good run at it as well. Super chat again from Taylor Holland. NFL underdog for AFC and NFC Rookie of the Year. Alec Pierce on both sides of the ball. Okay, so there's a long, in-depth question here. We'll throw in AFC underdog for Rookie of the Year for Alec Pierce. That's fine with me. Beyond that, and I guess I got to do defense too. That's fine. NFC underdog for Rookie of the Year. How about Kenneth Walker? How about the Seahawks who want to run the football a lot? He gets that award over, I think, the betting favorite right now in Drake London. We can roll with Alec Pierce for AFC. For NFC Rookie of the Year and Defensive Rookie of the Year, I mean, Thibodeau's, I think, pretty clearly your betting favorite from that standpoint, so I don't want to go too far on that. Or maybe Hutchinson is your betting favorite, actually, now that I think about it more. So I'm not going to go Thibodeau. I just want to make sure I want to go beyond the normal route there. Stingley's too obvious. Is Kyle Hamilton cheating, Jeremy? Is that cheating for me? Because that's my guy. That's cheating? Okay, I got to go deeper. Okay, Trent McDuffie in the AFC, because I'm a big fan of his game. In the NFC defense, how about Andrew Booth of the Vikings? I think Booth could play a big-time role for Minnesota. From Epps CX, Will Anderson or Jalen Carter. So this is Bama edge rusher Will Anderson and Georgia defense lineman Jalen Carter. As we sit in the way too early process, two of the best players in next year's draft class. No wrong answer. Carter's going to be a stud, so is Anderson. But had both guys been draft eligible, I think Anderson would have been the first player taken in this year's class, and Carter might have been number 2, to be honest. Anderson is a stud. I think he is the best player in all of college football, and I thought he was that last year as well.